Hey everyone, I'm Very Games, and this is going to be a quick walkthrough of my build to the settlement Outpost Zimonja. Now, just to quickly show you, this thing is, did I spell it right? Oh, Zimonja. Zimonja. Ah, I've been spelling it wrong for a while. Outpost Zimonja. It's up here near the top. It's actually a really easy place to reach. You just gotta take it from a couple raiders, one of which has a name attached to him in power armor. So, don't run the early game. You need some bigger weapons or really fast firing rockets. Those actually helped a lot. In the meantime, though, it's actually right next to 10 Pines. It's really close by, and it's a very interesting area because it's kind of a defensible location because you keep a lot of the interesting defenses, but I've added a bit, like the gate, for instance. The first thing I did was wall it off because while I had an easy enough time getting through, there's a lot of places that are hard to hit. In the meantime, I expanded the garden, so there's a good bit of food. Added the trough for the Brahmin if they wander by. Decided to put outdoor chairs and just some basic things like the bench.
Everything hurts.
And there's a bunch of guys whining. The problem is a lot of the stuff that came with this, like this post right here, the outpost, and this wooden structures, even this little shack and this thing, I can't move this. They're just here. So you have to build around them. And it's difficult because it's a very uneven landscape. And I didn't have a lot of cinder blocks at the time, so I just built hanging shelves. They're kind of good. Like you can see there's a gap right here in the wall. It's tiny enough where only a smaller little critter will come through, and those are easy enough killed. For the most part, the one thing I did here that's different than most is that I actually finished to wall it off first. This is the first place in the game I actually successfully walled off. Yeah, I did Sanctuary after this. Still haven't finished a lot of the other ones. Now, I might expand these to actually add walls. Like, you know, ceilings, make it a little indoor point. See what happens. I just realized I have this backwards. Yeah, that I did not realize I had that backwards. I should really do that. That helps a lot more. Yeah, let's pretend you didn't see that. Other than that, I have these guys set up on little posts, so there's defensive positions. And you might notice that there's, well, ladders going everywhere. Because this was a very fragmented build, why can't I go up? Oh yeah, because I have really awkward placement of shit. I'm going to adjust that later. Look over here. When you set it up, let's see if I can pull it up. Come on, just come up. Ah, there we go. If I set one right, I kind of built off the gate. I set it down, and I actually got this one in first. This is the first one. From there, I could expand out, and these things would actually go into the ground, forming a solid and continuous expanse. So even though I'm not building continuously, I can get close enough where at least the flooring is very much coming right out of the ground, as you can see. And I actually like that effect. Now, in certain areas, it was too close, like I couldn't fit something in there. And I still need, actually, now that I think about it, I need to build a stupid little fancy thing right here. Come on, just, stairs, there we go, stairs, that's the word. Yeah, everybody loves stairs. It's terrific. Oh god, my jokes are worse than usual. Just you. You know, no, just screw it. Just gonna store you. I should probably put a little more there too. It's one of those days. I swear I had this planned out. It was going to look good. And then the aristocrats. I blame them. Let's try that again. Yeah. Ignore the fact that I had to edit this. This was completely intentional, and this is how it's supposed to look, people. Yeah. Now, what I'm probably going to do is make this a little open air not what I was going to say, an open air bazaar, a shopping place. This is an open air shopping place I was going to use just to make it an entryway, while putting big guns right there to scare shit off. After that, I plan on moving a little more in here. And for what I've already done, I have the apartment complex set up kind of built up. One for the lower level, one for over there, and, of course, the big part. Since these are all, this area over here is required, I built off it. Might put a little store there as well. And start to build around. It puts it into a multi-level platform that's not at the right height. Like normally you have two heights. This one is split. But because the ladders work, you can get away with that, and they're actually pretty well, they fit easy as opposed to a lot of things in this game. And people just stand right there. They just go to that corner and they stand there, and that's it. As you might have noticed, why didn't I jump? I don't know why I didn't jump. There is this part right here, this little defense position. This guy just filled it automatically, and yeah, why not? In the meantime, though, the one thing I didn't show you, and the one I've been working on, is the apartment setup. I started this in the Starlight Drive, and I wanted to try and perfect it, because that just took so many resources and didn't work out too well. Now, I don't have the electric setup yet, because I am always short on copper. I just never have any. Oh, no, it's a sleeping bag, so I thought I put a bed in. But this is how I have it set up. TV, chair, stuff. I'll put a light in later when I have more copper. But for the most part, it's a very simple setup. It's actually a simple cross, even. As long as I have these two going each way, there's 3 on each wing, and then I just move back and build an upper level. I plan on swinging around, and I thought I saw a person up there, and making this a giant area where I can put more shops. Who knows, maybe I'll even find a way to fit a pool table in. But I ran out of wood. For the most part, though, you can kind of see what I'm going for. I want to expand on the basic premise of the apartment setup, the different wings, but then I want to go further and add things that will actually bring people in. I think you can really increase the profit on each individual outpost if you do that. I have never been able to satisfy myself with working with one area yet, so it's limited. And these are very small apartments, I won't lie. I mean, check it out. There's barely enough room. But they work, and that's not something you see in most of the game. And honestly, I'm quite proud of it. That, and they're mostly made of metal, just because the automatic stuff, it kind of works well. The irony, of course, is that because this is a multi-segmented level, just walking around is a little more interesting. And I've tried to make it so you can get to many places. The big one, though, is there's really only 2 access points. There's that ladder right over there, and then there's the stairs at the corner. I'm going to have to work on that, honestly. I started doing it right here, but then the tree got in the way. It's just annoying to deal with, so I built around it. As you can see, I started building walls, and then I ran out of wood, and then I ran out of metal, and then I went to somewhere else, opened up a new spot, and I went to the slog, and I kind of used up all their stuff already. Yeah, I am terrible about resource management in this game. Slow and steady isn't winning a race for me, because I ain't going slow and I'm certainly not going steady. But for the most part, I do enjoy how certain aspects are working. The multi-leveled and different tiers that do not match up, but with the right staircases, that is impressive. These are not very good designs, but oh shit, I'm falling. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. The one annoying part I don't like is that they kind of overlap in bad areas, like right here. It's not bad. That's not going to ever be a killer thing where you hit your head where you walk through there. What the fuck was that? What was that? What was that? Okay, scientist, what the fuck? I heard something go pfft. I heard something like, it was like one of those mole rat sounds. What the fuck was that? Okay. Get your heart back in your throat, Mike. In your chest, you mean? Yes, I completely have it there. What the fuck was that? That was some freaky shit, man. Okay, I'm a little wired. Okay, I don't see anything. Nothing broke through. I'm good. It's all good. I'm chill. Got the chill back. I'm not chill. Ah. Okay, that was stupid. I shouldn't shoot random shots. Still, though, I don't know what happened there. But yeah. Oh, just in case anyone wants to build this area, there is one glaring weakness to this entire section. You come up this, this back way from Ten Pines. You come over here. You walk up to here stealth-like, and then you can snipe everyone. That's not just my problem. This is how the original outpost was set up, that you can snipe everyone from right here. Now, the guy in power armor would charge around and kill you, as the person in power armor, Piper, is doing, but it's still a really easy thing. And I haven't built up this entire outpost enough that I can kind of ignore that. That was kind of what I was planning to do with this section, actually, but it's awkward with the rocks. The big pieces of flooring won't go into it, and that doesn't help me much. Overall, I'm going to have to do is build up a tower right here and put enough guns that no one's going to try and use this section. It hasn't really happened yet, and most of the NPCs attacked from down there, so on that case I'm lucky. But I only need one to try and come in and run over for all the defenses to be useless. And in the meantime, the apartment's on the other side, so they'll be fine with not being hit. And they're self-contained, so yay, immortal objects. Gotta love it. So yeah, this is my Outpost Zimonja build so far. I'm definitely going to add more to it, but resource management is not my specialty. Gotta work on that. So, hope you like it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and if you know a good way to get copper easy, please tell me. I run out of that shit so fast. Oh, and wood, and steel, and oil, and circuitry. I run out of everything fast. If you know a good way to get more resources, please tell me. I could use it. But either way, hope you enjoyed. This is Outpost Zimonja. This is my settlement build, and I'm still going to work on this thing, so expect to see updates later on. Alright, and of course, I'm Area of Games. See you later, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Adios.